Secret Headquarters. Now, this is a movie that when I saw the trailer for this, more than any other Paramount Plus movie, I was kind of interested in this one. And the reason why I say that is because I never liked Paranormal Activity. You know, I'm not some huge fan. I am going to get that box set that's coming out soon and watch through them all. Maybe do a little video series talking about maybe. But, I'm not a big fan of that kind of stuff and all the other Paramount Plus movies besides Rumble. I wasn't too interested in. But this one had my eye because we got a fun superhero movie starring Owen Wilson. And I thought, okay, this could be a fun movie. Owen Wilson's a charismatic lead. Let's check this out. And this remains like on that list of just Paramount Plus movies that are awful. In fact, I think I've watched almost all the Paramount Plus original films, and I don't think one of them has been good. And it's weird because like HBO Max has got some pretty decent ones. Netflix has got some decent ones. Disney Plus has got some decent ones, even though majority of theirs are also awful as well. So I'm just sitting here like, what are we doing here? Like, why are all these services good at making original films, and Paramount isn't? It's weird because all the Paramount's really good movies go to theaters, and then all their really bad ones go straight to streaming, which I know is the case. People would say for a lot of studios. But I'm like, well, is it though? Because there's some good movies that come out on streaming, sometimes even better than some movies that you watch in the theater. So I don't know. But yeah, this was not a good movie. So this movie is kind of a weird movie because it's trying to be something like Shark Boy and Lava Girl and the Spy Kids, which are coming back for Netflix. So it's kind of like someone saw like the Shark Boy and Lava Girl movie that came out last year. What was it? We Can Be Heroes. Thought, okay, we should do our version of that, put it out on Paramount Plus. Without understanding why that would be entertaining to a kid. Because, like, I'm not sitting here and telling you Spy Kids, Shark Boy and Lava Girl are good movies. No, they're not. But they're kind of childhood classics for a lot of people. And the reason why is because they're fun movies. Like, they're weird, they're wacky, they're goofy, they're fun. This is not a fun movie. In fact, and also those movies are short. Like, those movies are about an hour and a half. This is an hour and like 40 to almost 50 minutes long. It's a ridiculously long runtime for what this movie is. It's almost like 2 hours. And why does this movie need to be 2 hours? It doesn't. And you got Owen Wilson, who plays this dad who's a douchey guy, really. Because, like, I get the point of his character was he's a superhero who doesn't pay much attention to his son, but he's really just never there for him. And even the excuses he gives later in the movie are just like, bro, this is kind of ridiculous. Like, you're an unlikable character. And it's also like, when you watch a movie like this, you want to see Owen Wilson in the movie, and he's just not in the movie at all. He's not there at all during this movie. And I think and I think the biggest problem with this movie is it's just boring. It's just a boring movie. I mean, it is so ridiculously slow to the kids getting their powers and figuring them out. And even the action scenes feel slow, and they're not directed well. They're just kind of put together pretty lazily. They're just not good. And then you have like how this movie looks, and it's all dark. Like, it looks like every scene's so poorly lit and stuff, and you're like, why does it look like that? Like Shark Boy and Lava Girl and Spy Kids, they're colorful, they're weird, they're wacky. I don't know. I don't know what this movie was trying to be, but it wasn't that good. It felt like someone watched the last Power Rangers movie that came out in 2017 and said, that's our look, make this movie look like that, which is just like dumb. Because, like, I enjoyed that movie, but even I could agree that movie was overly dark, didn't need to be that darkly lit. Even though I enjoyed that movie. It's a good movie, actually. I definitely recommend it. Very underrated, if you ask me. But this movie was awful. Not like horrendously awful, but just awful because it doesn't really appeal to its demographic. It's boring, it's forgettable. Don't watch this movie. It was a waste of time. I don't really know what the point of this movie was, but it's there.